We're gonna cross our legs and come into our tabletop position. So our hands will be under our shoulders, hips over knees, tops of the feet grounding into the mat. And just take a moment to find a little movement here, maybe rocking hips side to side. Option to kind of roll a couple circles around. Just loosening up the hips, giving a little love to the hands, maybe flip our palms so that our fingers point inwards. And then maybe outwards and rocking, just giving a little loving to the limbs. Maybe tuck the toes and rock on the feet a little bit. And when we've had enough of our little wiggling, we can find our tabletop position. Nice and strong. We're gonna tuck the left toes and slide the left foot back. We're gonna inhale, lift our left foot. Exhale, hold it there. Inhale, we're gonna come to the side, extending it out to the left side of us, and then allowing the toes and foot to come down. Inhale to lengthen and strengthen, navel to spine. Exhale, we're gonna sit the hips back for a little bit of like a creative child pose, a creative extended child pose. Very nice. Hold for one more breath here. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, we'll come back up. Still extending that left leg out to the side. We're going to bring our right hand to the outside of our right knee. And then we're going to inhale, lifting that left arm to the sky. Beautiful. Inhaling, hugging navel to spine. Opening up to that left shoulder. Exhale, we'll release the hand back down to the ground. Right one will come back under right shoulder, and you can bring that left knee back under left hip. Move it out here if you got a little tension there. And when you're ready, we're going to switch our sides. So we're going to tuck the right toes, slide the right foot back. Inhale to lift the right leg. Exhale to hold for one. And then we're going to extend the leg out to the right side, bringing the foot to the ground, toes point forward. Beautiful. Inhaling. Exhale, we're going to sit the hips towards the back for a little creative extended child's pose, maybe tenting the fingers if it feels good. Inhale for one more here. Exhale, we'll come back up. We're going to bring the left fingertips to outside of the left knee. Inhaling, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release that hand. Both hands come back under the shoulders, and we'll bring right knee under right hip. And we're going to slowly make our way into our first downward dog. We'll tuck our toes, maybe lift the knees to hover for a moment. And then slowly lift the sit bones up and back for our first downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Maybe pedal the feet a little bit. Really pushing through those fingertips and the first couple knuckles, not collapsing into our hands. When we're ready, we're going to inhale that right leg up towards the sky. Toes point behind us. Exhale, we're going to hug knee to nose. Kind of cowing our back, like arching like a cat. Inhale for our three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to bend that right knee. Option to come into wild thing here if it's in your practice where you're going to come forward and flip. Or we can stay in our three-legged dog. And then releasing the foot back down to the ground. If we're in our wild thing, I'll meet you back in down dog. And when you're ready, we'll switch sides, inhaling the left foot up towards the sky. Exhaling, coming knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to bend that left knee. to open up that hip. Same option applies here. If you'd like to take a wild thing, please feel free to do so. If not, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. And then from our downward facing dog, we're going to slowly make our way up to our forward fold and walk it up there, maybe step it up there, however we're feeling today. And once we arrive, we're going to actually step on our hands. So we're going to lift our toes, putting right hand under right foot, toes maybe come to the wrist joint. You can bend your knees as much as possible here. Just trying to get a little massage in the hands. Wiggle those toes. Just hang here for one more minute, hugging belly towards the thighs, nice bend in our knees. And we're ready to release. We can lift our feet and pull our hands out. We'll inhale for a halfway lift. Fingers can come to the shins, thighs, maybe a block or the ground. Exhale, we'll fold. We're going to grab opposite elbows now and just kind of hang here in ragdoll. Option to shake side to side, or maybe up and down like a yes and no type deal. Kind of bouncing, getting a nice stretch in the glutes and the hamstrings. Allow just to release any tension in the upper body here and hang. Maybe working to straighten one leg and then the other. Inhale, we'll release the arms. And we'll start to roll up to mountain pose. Find a moment here to find your nice steady mountain pose. Hips over knees, knees over ankles, shoulders over hips. All right, next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to dive forward, hinging at the hips. We're going to plant our hands and we're going to step or hop it back for our high plank pose. Inhaling and exhaling, we're going to lower our knees, chest, and chin, sliding into our baby cobra. Inhaling to lift, hugging elbows towards the sides, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, we'll slowly make your way back to our high plank, maybe coming up to our knees first. Inhale, exhale, back to downward facing dog. Next inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. We'll step or walk it up to the top of the mat.